So, Verno's Tavern. Wang. Boing. Anything up here? Oh wait. Yes there is. There's stuff I can probe. Yay! We got an aqua bomb. Not bad. We got a seed. I don't understand the significance of seeds, if they even have a significance. I don't think they do. Not really. Ugh. I'm just exploring. I don't believe there's all that much here though, is there? Oh, there's a football, I can kick it. Wait, can I kick it? Yeah! I am just... Wow, I'm just a violent person. I'm just kicking everything. See if it gives me anything. Look at a kitty. I'm not entirely sure what the kitty's doing, but whatever. Whoosh! There's stuff I can probe. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff I can probe. Yay! Pick everything up. I mean, this is an RPG after all. This is what most RPGs are made up of. Running around like a lunatic trying to find as much items as possible. I think I may have found everything I can. Oh wait, maybe not. Where's this lead? Ooh. Oh, Gongora's mansion. This place just sounds creepy. Yeah, that place just sounds wrong and not nice. Ugh, I don't like it. Get out of here! Right, now we'll go to the inn. Oh god. I can examine. It's a poster. Magma fragment. Well, that was unexpected. Hang on. Oh wow. So there's posters everywhere that I can get rid of. How nice. There's another. God damn, they've hidden stuff behind everything. Well, I got money. Someone just hid some fat dollar bills behind a poster. Right, so this, I wish it would tell me what it was. Not entirely sure. I think this is the inn though, isn't it? This is not the inn. Bugger. Here we go. Right, so the blue icon means inn, purple means weapon store. I suppose. There we go.
And now, councillors, I propose that Gongora be removed from Grand Staff Project, with control transferred to this council.
My lord.
In addition, until Lieutenant Argonar completes his investigation, I propose that Gongora be confined to his residence under surveillance. Those who disagree with my proposal, raise your hands now.
Nobody.
It appears I have no choice but to agree.
Oh, Roland.
I see there are no objections.
Was that his name in Skyrim? Roland? Was it Roland? I can't remember. No, Rolaf? I can't remember his name. The Nord that you can side with. It's either Hadvar or Roloff? I can't remember his name. Whatever. Welcome, the council has told me about you. Please enjoy your stay. Well, that was easy.
As Kaim slips into deep sleep, his dream unfolds. A dream or his past.
Oh, yeah.
At this moment, there is no way he could know.
Jesus. Oh! Aw. Poor Kaim. Oh, he's crying. Wait, is that like a recurring thing? Like a recurring nightmare? Well, there we go. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Kaim recalls a memory that was locked deep within his heart. A dream has been revealed! Dream. The family members have tears in their eyes when they welcome Kaim back to the inn from his long journey. Thank you so much for coming. He understands the situation immediately. The time for departure is drawing near. Hannah's departure. Oh god, this sounds like it's going to be sad. Too soon, but still he knows. This day would have come sometime, and not in the distant future. I might never see you again, she said to him with a sad smile when he left on this journey, her smiling face almost transparent in its whiteness, so fragile and therefore indescribably beautiful as she lay in bed. May I see Hannah now? He asks. The innkeeper gives him a tiny nod and says, I don't think she'll know who you are though. She hasn't opened her eyes since last night, he warns Kaim. You can tell from the slight movement of her chest that she's clinging to a frail thread of life, but it could snap at any moment. It's such a shame. I know you made a special point to come here for her. Another tear glides down the wife's cheek. Never mind, it's fine, Kaim says. He has been present at innumerable deaths, and his experience has taught him much. Death takes away the power of speech first of all, then the ability to see. What remains alive to the very end, however, is the power to hear. Even though the person has lost consciousness, it is by no means unusual for the voices of the family to bring forth smiles or tears. Kaim puts his arm around the woman's shoulder and says, I have lots of travel stories to tell her. I've been looking forward to this my whole time on the road. Instead of smiling, the woman releases another large tear and nods to Kaim, and Hannah was so looking forward to hearing your stories. Her sobs almost drown out her words. The innkeeper says, I wish I could urge you to rest up from your travels before you see her, but Kaim interrupts his apologies. Of course I'll see her right away. There is very little time left. Hannah, the only daughter of the innkeeper and his wife, will probably breathe her last before the sun comes up. Kaim lowers his pack to the floor and quietly opens the door to Hannah's room. Hannah was frail from birth. Far from enjoying the opportunity to travel, she rarely left the town or even the neighborhood in which she was born and raised. This child will probably not live to adulthood, the doctor told her parents. To this tiny girl with extraordinarily beautiful, doll-like features, the gods had dealt an all too sad destiny. That they had allowed her to be born the only daughter of the keepers of a small inn by the highway was perhaps one small act of atonement for such iniquity. Hannah was unable to go anywhere, but the guests who stayed at her parents' inn would tell her stories of the countries and towns and landscapes and people that she would never know. Whenever new guests arrived at the inn, Hannah would ask them, Where are you from? Where are you going? Can you tell me a story? She would sit and listen to their stories with sparkling eyes, urging them on to new episodes with and then. When they left the inn, she would beg them, please come back and tell me lots and lots of stories about faraway countries. She would stand there waving until the person disappeared far down the highway, give one lonely sigh and go back to bed. Hannah is sound asleep. No one else is in the room, perhaps an indication that she has long since passed the stage when the doctors can do anything for her. Kaim sits down in the chair next to the bed and says with a smile, "Hello Hannah, I'm back." She does not respond, her little chest still without the swelling of a grown woman, rises and falls almost, what the heck? Imperceptibly? I've never heard that word before. I went far across the ocean this time, he tells her. The ocean on the side where the sun comes up. I took a boat from the harbour way far beyond the mountains you can see from this window. And I was on the sea from the time the moon was perfectly round till it got smaller and smaller and then bigger and bigger until it was full again. There was nothing but ocean as far as the eye could see, just the sea and the sky. Can you imagine it, Hannah? You've never seen the ocean, but I'm sure people have told you about it. It's like a huge, big, endless puddle. Kaim chuckles to himself, and it seems to him that Hannah's pale white cheek moves slightly. She can hear him, even if she cannot speak or see. Her ears are still alive. Believing and hoping this to be true, Kaim continues with the story of his travels. He speaks no words of parting. As always with Hannah, Kaim smiles with a special gentleness he has never shown to anyone else, and he goes on telling his tales with a bright voice, sometimes even accompanying his story with exaggerated gestures. He tells her about the blue ocean, he tells her about the blue sky, he says nothing about the violent sea battles that stained the ocean red. He never tells her about those things. Hannah was still a tiny girl when Kaim first visited the inn. When she asked him, "Where are you from?" and "Will you tell me some stories?" with her childish pronunciation and innocent smile, Kaim felt a soft glow in his chest. At the time he was returning from a battle. More precisely, he had ended one battle and was on his way to the next. His life consisted of travelling from one battlefield to another, and nothing about that has changed to this day. He has taken the lives of countless enemy troops and witnessed the deaths of countless comrades on the battlefield. Moreover, the only thing separating enemies from comrades is the slightest stroke of fortune. Had the gears of destiny turned in a slightly different way, his enemies would have been comrades, and his comrades enemies. This is the fate of a mercenary. Or of the mercenary. He was spiritually worn down back then and feeling unbearably lonely. As a possessor of eternal life, Kaim had no fear of death, which was precisely why each of the soldiers' faces distorted in fear. Why each face of a man who died in agony was burned permanently into his brain. Ordinarily, he would spend nights on the road drinking, immersing himself in an alcoholic stupor, or pretending to. He was trying to make himself forget the unforgettable. When, however, he saw Hannah smile as she begged him for stories about his long journey, he felt a far warmer and deeper comfort than he could ever obtain from liquor. He told her many things. About a beautiful flower he discovered on the battlefield. About the bewitching beauty of the mist filling the forest the night before the final battle. About the marvellous taste of the spring water in a ravine where he and his men had fled after a losing battle. About a vast bottomless blue sky he saw after a battle. He never told her anything sad. He kept his mouth shut about the human ugliness and stupidity he witnessed endlessly on the battlefield. He concealed his position as a mercenary from her, kept silent regarding his reasons for travelling constantly, and spoke only of things that were beautiful and sweet and lovely. He sees now that he told Hannah only beautiful stories of the road like this, not